Hey guys, welcome to the Interceptor MCOC. So I'm back with another quick cheese video. So before I start this video, I just want to I have a few words to say. I streamed this 2 days ago, so all of the gameplay that you're going to see in the second half of this video is all from my live stream, and then I went in after the stream that same night to record more gameplay. I got some fights done, and yeah, so this is going to be a kind of just a show of how to cheese the pull path with Modok. So there's a node on this which is selective time stream, and the way that node works is I think it's called selective time stream. Yeah. So at every 20 seconds, unless the opponent has a incinerate or a shock debuff on them, they will heal back to 100%. So obviously the way you can stop this is by using champs like Sentinel, Hyperion. Actually, Modok would work without even the special one, theoretically. And Human Torch is probably the best option for Hood. And you just get the Incinerate on them. You can also use Doom with the Shock debuff. It really doesn't matter as long as you have that debuff on. But there is nothing in this path that prevents you from reversing the healing. So there are paths in 6.4 when there are nodes that are basically just like this: the healing can be blocked but cannot be reversed, which prevents Void from being extremely useful there. But there's nothing like that on this path, and that's what made this path a little easier than most. So also, just a little disclaimer, KT did already make a video on this. I think it's probably easier if I start. So I was streaming 2 days ago, and my moderator, I think he's my only moderator. I might have one more, I'm not sure. Fintech was on the stream with me. And I actually have a message open right here of what he sent me. So he said, "I wonder, would Modok be able to cheese the node with his special 1 heal reversal ? Maybe you can try Modok special 1 right when it triggers." So I read this comment, seemed like a theory of his at the time, looked like he hadn't tested it out yet. Oh yeah, he says here, "I'll have to test that out." Yeah. So he says, he presents me with this theory on what will work against his path, and I read that and I was like, okay, yeah, that's a pretty good suggestion. Obviously, neither of us knew if it would work at the time, but I actually did go on stream and I tested it out, and it does work. So reversing mode using special 1 when he heals to full will completely reverse him, and if he's low enough, it will just kill him. So I'm going to feature a lot of that gameplay. So after the stream, Fintech, we agreed later in the stream. I don't know if we agreed, but I said on the stream what I was going to do is make a video on it, and then I was going to send it to KT. And then he could make a video on it, maybe give me some credit. But when Fintech messaged him and he told him about the video, he told him about the idea. He didn't mention me or that I was making a video, and KT went and made a video. So I don't blame either of them, because obviously from KT's point of view, there's absolutely no way that he could have known that he was using an idea that someone else was already using. At that time, all of my gameplay had already been recorded. I actually did record like the face-to-face of what I'm doing right here. But I feel like it's more appropriate if I redo that, because I hadn't uploaded it yet. Because if I did it and I completely ignored KT's video, everyone would look at me and say I copied his idea. But I want to make sure that everyone knows I did not copy his idea. I did. Fintech gave me the idea first, and then I recorded all the stuff. I just happened to upload it a little later than his. I did do it first, though. Also, credit to Fintech for having the idea. I don't know if I would have thought of it without him. I don't think I would have, most likely. But maybe I could have gotten so frustrated with the path I might have, but whatever. All the credit goes to Fintech. So we're going to watch these. So like I said, the first ones are all videos that I recorded afterwards. So this is Modok. This is the only fight where he takes the whole fight. The only reason I did this is because all the rest, I take in another champ and then I purposely die when they're around 55-60%. Maybe even down to 50 sometimes. But I just wanted to show that a good enough Modok player. So you see in this fight, I'm not intercepting. And that's kind of going to hurt Modok just because Modok has one of the worst block proficiencies in the game, but all you got to do is time that special one when that timer of his, that's 20 seconds, finishes. And with Modok, if you need to maybe wait a cycle, you aren't at your special 1 yet, you got pushed to your special 2 by accident, all you got to do is hit a heavy and most likely you'll get a incinerate. On average, I think you get 2 incinerates. So, but yeah, I'm just going to rewind just so you see just how much damage that was. So he is at 72%. So the way this node works is it'll heal the exact amount that you're missing. So it would have healed 28%. So he goes right at the moment of contact, he's at 69%. So that's 31%. And it heals back 1.5 times as much damage as he was healed. Or sorry, it deals 1.5 times as much damage as he would have healed. Which puts him down to 19. So now we just need him to either throw his special or not throw his special. So he did decide to throw his special. That is fine. I'm going to go in for a little bit of a combo, and then I'm going to throw my special 1. That would have done more than 100% of his health when he was that low. So he drops. So the next clip, I actually decided to just show that I didn't revive for these. I didn't attempt with everyone. I did do the fight normally, and then I quit out. So I just went in with Human Torch, took Howard the Duck down to 50%, and then I go in to show the Modok cheese. Like I said earlier, a better Modok player can definitely do most of these enemies without taking damage. I just don't really have the patience for that, and I kind of want to get this video out. So he's down to 54%. So this special one will deal 75% of his max health, making sure not to push to his special. The Flux Capacitor is also on this path. It actually doesn't affect this interaction whatsoever. It only affects damage on hits. So yeah, you see we got that Howard fight down, and then we were going into the next fight, which is Punisher, and we purposely kill off Hyperion. So now you're going to see a little weird interaction. So if you guys are experienced in the game, you know that the way Punisher works is once he reaches 1% from a hit, he has a very high chance, depending on his SIG ability, to stay at 1 health. He can even heal back from willpower or from whatever, but he won't die. And when you kill him with damage that, when you deal a killing blow with damage that does not make contact, or I think actually it's just hits. So he can only activate that on hits. So when you get that passive damage in, it's just cheese. So there you see, Human Torch is alive. I didn't revive. What I did is after I killed all of my my champs that were brought in to bring him to 50%, I actually quit out. I went in with Hyperion, took out all of the path up until the new champs had to record. So there you got Joe Fixit. So what I did is I'm showing all of the clips from the hardest enemies on this path. So I'm going to feature a Domino clip, I'm going to feature a Cable clip, Nick Fury, and then Joe Fixit is just so annoying because his special 1 animation is really long. You take a lot of block damage if you can't push, and basically, yeah, that's it. So there we are going to heal up Modok, but we didn't revive him. And this is the last 40%, so we did the rest with Hyperion on this run. Or, no, we did the rest with Human Torch on this run, actually. Or Sentinel, my bad. We did it with Sentinel. And we're trying to get to our special 1 first. I actually run a mastery that allows me to lower their power rate while they're stunned, so that is why I got to my special 1 first. And in this fight, I don't actually end up taking him all the way down, so I'm just going to pause now. I only wanted to show that it works. So all the rest of the clips, you'll see my my stats in the top left. If I moved, wait, hold on. I'll move it for a second just so you guys see. So right there, just to the left, there is my my face cam. So this was live on stream. I'm just going to move mine to the bottom right just so that you guys see that this was live. This was done, once again, 2 days ago. And yeah, all these clips are from stream. So this is how I got down all the enemies. I actually tried to get Cable down while I was recording later that night when all this other footage is from. I actually failed. So he just kept throwing his special ones. I missed the timing. He healed back to full, and I didn't feel like reviving Sentinel to redo it, so I just restarted the path and I used the clip from my stream. So this is the clip from the stream, and you notice I won't let him get to a special one. In this one, I actually used Human Torch to get Cable down. I didn't use Sentinel. I saved him for Domino. But there you go. That one's down. The audio might overlap, but there's nothing I can do about that. So yes, this is the Nick Fury fight. So right here, I have him at his base. So he still has his, what's it called? His life model decoy, I think it's called. And we're just going to show that on stream I actually take down both of the Nick Furies. So I take down the decoy and then the real Nick Fury with Modok. So you can do both. So there I get him down, and then this is later in the fight. I actually did get hit one time. I think it was the last hit of his heavy or something like that. But this was the same fight, I believe. And now we're going to just bait out one more special one, I believe. Or maybe he just doesn't throw it. Yeah, he does throw it, and then we're going to go straight in. Throw a special one, and the interaction here actually works really well, and the reason is because his ability, once he activates his real Nick Fury, takes him down to 30%. So you don't actually have to deal any of the damage. You just have to get a special one ready, and then you can throw it. So now we are fighting Domino. So this is the mini boss on the path. I used Sentinel to get her down. I did that on stream, and then Modok for the kill. So that's all the footage I have for today. Actually, on this path, right after finishing Domino, I went in and I soloed the boss. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I soloed the boss with Stealthy. You'll see Stealthy on my team if I were to... Do I ever show my team in the clips I took from stream? You know what? I might not ever show it. Yeah, I never showed it. Okay. Anyways, the team I brought was Modok, Hyperion, Sentinel, Human Torch, and Stealthy. And that got the path done really well. I was doing it on stream. I was really tired at the time, so I didn't fight well. I know that's an excuse, but it's true. And I ended up using like 4 revives, so like 160 units on this path, which is still good on average. But that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, big credit to Fintech for having this theory that he presented me with that I was able to test out. And I don't really care about like all the attention. I just really wanted to bring people to my channel so I could entertain them. That's the only reason that I wanted to put my video up first. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. I was the first person ever to feature this interaction on YouTube on my live stream. And then KT got his video up first, which was based off of a suggestion from the live stream. And then yeah, I'll take my video up. I'd like to get it up today. If it's the same day that KT's video went up, I did get it up the same day. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Hoping to bring more videos like this, more content.